if you have any worries from work or anything, I mean, they're instantly going in big water. I like getting out on a rock. You know, you got to fish the tide so you can get out on the rock. So you get out on the rock and the wind is freaking screaming. And if you're with a buddy, or if in my case, a customer, you can barely, if I scream to him, he can't even friggin' hear me. And you can just look at the water rush over a point and dump into a deeper water. And it's just your mindset. And it's clean, white, friggin' blue water. And your mindset is just like, man, there's gotta be friggin' fish there. And you're concentrating on putting that bucktail, usually a bucktail in big water, in a piece of water that may be like 10 feet wide with, you know, 30, 40 knot northeast wind screaming in your face. And you're concentrating, getting that bucktail just in a specific area, while at the same time listening and watching, if you can watch, because you're trying to focus, mainly listening to waves coming in at you, you know? And then bracing yourself when a wave just pounds the shit out of you. And then you get the fish on in that kind of water, and the fish are fucking jacked, man. And that water, the water is so oxygenated and the current is so strong. I mean, the fish gills are just like, The fucking, and the dorsals are just coming up. You get, even like a really nice fish, like a 30-pound fish, you just get him and he is friggin' jacked up, you know. It's not like the fish you catch in the summertime.
The bait's hiding in the white water. If you're fishing Montauk and you're into the rocky area, and when you get this wave and it breaks on the rocks, okay? When that wave breaks on the rocks and then into the grass that's in there, it disperses the white bait. The anchovies come out of where they're hiding because the wave knocks them out, and now the bass can come and feed them. Them bass are there most of the time sitting down there and waiting for that wave to come through, and that is the big thing. So when you throw a plug in that white bait, and in other words in that white water, and all that bait just comes out of that, and now the fish are seeing the tail's end of this, and when you got a small bucktail on the end of your plug, they're just grabbing that plug. It's an easy way how to catch fish.
Fish can be laying there, even when you see them in the blitzes. Fish can be laying there and a wave comes in and turns white, then they come up and boil on it. And then when the white water goes away, you wouldn't know there's a fish there, and the next wave comes, they're up boiling again. So I think the white water is very important. When I throw a popper or anything, I always wait for a wave to break and try to cast right behind the wave into the white water. I think that's very important.
Have you ever watched me out in Montauk and we got a wave coming in, another wave coming in, another wave coming in? I'll stand there and I have the plug hanging ready to cast, and I wait for that one white water to come explode, and then the next one coming right behind it, and as long as I get into that suds, chances are I'm going to get a fish. And that's what you got to wait for. Guys that are casting, the wave will break and then they cast out past it and they're on the other side of it. That's not going to do you no good. You got to get into that suds. That's what the fish are looking for.